Hey guys, welcome to Britannians. I'm Joshua. Yeah, I'm wearing my jacket because it's so cold in the UK right now. I was in Edinburgh like 2 days back and it was -7 over there, and in Loughborough currently it's -4. This week it's so cold in the UK. It's freezing and there's snow in lots of places like London, Manchester, Scotland. So everywhere there is snow. I think it's been snowing for past 2 days. So today it's fine. It's clear. It wasn't sunny, but it was quite foggy and still it's cold. I'm wearing my jacket because my energy bills are just going sky high. The last month I paid around £350 just for my electricity and heating. So I'm in a one bedroom house, and I'm paying £350, which is way more than what actually I should pay. Typically it comes around 120, £130 during winter, but now it's like £350. So I don't want to raise my energy bills more, so I'm just wearing my jacket inside the house. So that's the struggle that most of the people are having nowadays because of the increasing cost of living. Most of the people are trying to reduce it by doing some changes. So one of the changes that I'm doing is just wearing my jacket inside the house all the time, except when I am sleeping. So when I'm sleeping, I just put on my room heater and then I just sleep. In this video, we are going to look into the flights, which flights you need to take from when you're traveling to UK from India. So what are the flights out there? What is the baggage allowances? And which are the best and average flights based on my experience. So let's get into the video. First, when you're booking flights from India, keep in mind that don't book your flight from any European airlines, because if you're coming through any of the European carriers, then you have to get a Schengen visa. For example, if you're coming through France, or if you're coming through Germany, or if you're coming to Netherlands or Spain or Italy, you have to take a Schengen visa. So don't book any European carriers. You can book Swiss Airlines because you don't have to take a visa for Swiss Airlines. But if you're coming through any of the other European countries, if you're an Indian passport holder, if you don't have a UK passport, or if you don't have a US passport, or if you don't have a European passport, then you need to take a airport transit visa, which is also a Schengen type of a Schengen visa. For that, you need to apply online. You have to submit your passport. You have to get it stamped. So it is a very big process. So don't ever do that mistake. The airlines which you can take to come to UK from India are Air India, Vistara, Oman Air, Qatar Airways, Emirates, Etihad, British Airways, and Gulf Air. So these are the 8 airlines that you can take. So if I have missed out any airlines, maybe you can take Sri Lankan Airlines as well, and also you can take Malaysian Airlines, Singapore Airlines, but those are quite expensive, and also it's like going the other way and coming to UK. So it's better to take these 8 to 9 airlines which I mentioned before. In these airlines, if you are a student, if you want more luggage, then you can choose Air India and Vistara, because Air India and Vistara on regularly they give 2 baggages of 23 kgs. So as a normal ticket, you get 2 baggages of 23 kgs, and then if you request them and tell them that you are a student, then they give an additional baggage of 1 piece of 23 kgs. So if you are a student and if you request them, they will give you overall 3 baggages of 23 kgs to check in. So this is a check-in baggage, not the hand baggage. So the hand baggage is a standard one. It's a 1 piece or 2 piece depending on the flight that you're coming in. So always check the baggage section of the flights to find out what is your baggage allowance for hand baggage. For check-in baggage, it's mostly 2 pieces of 23 kgs in Air India and Vistara. But if you're a student, if you request them, then they will give you 1 more baggage of 23 kgs. So you will get overall 3 baggages of 23 kgs, which is overall around 69 kgs you can bring from India to UK. which is quite a lot of luggage. I would say it's very hard to manage in the airport if you're taking three baggages of 23 kgs. It's very hard for you to move inside the airport, to then move to your transport, whether you're taking a bus or a train or a taxi even. It's quite hard. I would advise maximum of two baggages of 23 kgs is the best one. So try to bring less luggage as possible. So what about the other airline? So all the other airlines are mostly through the Gulf sector. So it's Emirates, Etihad, Qatar, Oman Air, Gulf Air. So these five flights, they come through Gulf, and you don't need any transit visa or anything. So you can directly take the flight. So you will have to transfer in between wherever. If you're going through Emirates, then you have to come through Dubai. If you're going through Etihad, you will come through Abu Dhabi. If you're going through Gulf Air, you will have a transit in Bahrain. If you're going through Oman Air, you will have a transit in Muscat. If you're using Qatar Airways, you will have a transit in Doha. So you don't have to worry about your luggage. Your luggage will be checked into the last destination. So you have to just take the flight and come here. And these airlines, depending on their economy class pricing, they will give you the luggages. For example, if you have booked an economy saver, then you will get one piece of 23 kg or maybe one piece of 30 kgs. You have to check your ticket for that. So if you have booked an economy level next to the economy saver, then you will get two pieces of 23 kgs. They mostly don't allow student luggages, but sometimes they have the offer for extra student luggages. So just call the airlines, always ask them. You tell them you're a student traveling to UK, and then they will ask you for a verification, which is your student approval letter or your caste letter or your student visa. So just scan that and send it to them, and they will give you the student baggage allowance. It applies to Air India and Vistara as well. So you have to show them your student visa so that they will give you the extra student luggage. But for these Gulf Airlines, mostly they won't give you student baggages. It's based on the fare. You will get either one bag or two bags of 23 kgs. So always check the fare. See, whenever you click the fare, it will show you the baggage allowance. Check that and then book the flight. And finally, if you want to come directly to UK without having any transfers, without having any transit, then you can take British Airways, depending on the location where you're from. Mostly British Airways have direct flights from I think Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, and Kolkata. I think so. So these are the places that British Airways operate. They have direct flights. Even Air India has direct flights from Cochin, Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata. I don't know the other places. So if Vistara has direct flight from Mumbai and Kolkata, so just have a look at it. If you are feeling comfortable to come via a direct flight, find out which is the direct flight out there and then book it. For British Airways, usually the baggage allowance is two pieces of 23 kgs. So if you're booking a saver, economy saver, you will get one piece of 23 or 30 kgs. But if you're booking the category above economy saver, then you will get two pieces of 23 kgs. British Airways, sometimes they have this student offer, so always call them and ask what is the student offer you have right now. They may give you 10% off on the fare, and also they give you an extra 1 bag of 23 kgs. So my advice always is, guys, bring only two bags of 23 kgs. Even that is overwhelming for you, but that's okay. Just bring only two bags and one hand luggage and a backpack. So this is enough. You can get everything in UK. Especially if you're in Midlands region, you get everything. If you're in Manchester, you will get everything. But for people who are going to interior places like Dundee or any of the interior colleges, then you may have to bring the essential stuffs that you need for your initial month, and then you can buy based on the shops close by. So I have already made a packing list of what are the items that you need to pack to UK. It's an old one, but yeah, it's still I'm updating the sites regularly, so you can check out the Pack English video by clicking the icon here. And people are asking me which is the best flight to take. So based on my experience, if you want to have a comfortable journey, then I would recommend either Emirates, Oman Air, or Qatar. So these three are quite comfortable flights. But nowadays, obviously, every flight is having this thing called economy and economy premium, where they have like the normal seats in the economy premium, and then they just shrink the seats, and then they have it as the economy. So every flight seats are shrunk. So either go with an aisle seat or window seat. Obviously, as a first time flyer, you will enjoy the window seat. So if you want, book the window seats. But all the flights, they charge you for booking the seats. So it's better to book it whenever you book the flight, or maybe when you're checking in. Sometimes some flights give you free complimentary seats, but some flights don't give you that. So just check with the airline when you're checking for the student baggage thing. Check with the airlines whether you are going to get a complimentary seat when you're checking in. So that's Emirates, Qatar, and Oman Air. So these three are the best flights that I have taken from India to UK. So if you're looking for good food, I would say Air India. Air India has some good food like Indian food, and Sri Lankan Airlines has some good food. And if you're looking for baggage, then it's Air India and Vistara, because they give you 3 baggages. And if you're looking for direct flight, it's either Air India or British Airways, based on the location where you are in. So when you're booking your flights, always check in Google Flights for the flights that are available between your destination and your final destination. So Google Flights give you the range of prices and also the flights detail, but don't book in third-party websites. Always book in the airline website. So if you book through the airline website, the airline is entitled to refund you or help you with any queries that you have. If you go through any third-party agent websites, then those agents are responsible, and most of the time they won't reply you, or they will just not refund you if the flight is cancelled. So it's time for our video sponsors. So this video is sponsored by Amber Students. So most of the people will know who Amber Students are. Amber Students are top student accommodation providers in the UK. They offer reliable, safe and cheap accommodations to the students. They have 100% verified listings, and it's relatively fast and easy to book with them. All their accommodations are located in the city center or town center, and it's very close to the university. They provide a wide range of large ensuite rooms and studio rooms to the students. They provide end-to-end support from choosing an accommodation, booking it, and all the paperwork required for that. So you don't have to worry about anything. And without any delay, click the link in the description and register with Amber Student. One of the agent will get in touch with you within 24 hours and help you with your accommodation. I hope I have covered everything about the flights. So if you need anything else, just leave it in the comment section or message me on Instagram. I will try to reply as soon as possible. If you find this video useful, just hit the like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. We will meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye. Cheers.